Good morning, it's Stephanie here. This morning we're going to talk about our mini clamshell. It's a tool that unfortunately kind of gets overlooked a lot, but it's a really cool look. It looks great on lots of things. I like it especially on scrappy quilts, and there's several different uses for this tool. So I'm going to show you how that works this morning and just give you a couple ideas using the tool. This here is our mini clamshell. We make this also in the larger size for, the larger foot, and then for the long arm as well. So just a couple ideas. We're going to go ahead and get started. I've got my mini clamshell here and I'm ready to go. So this is going to go against a border, something like that, so you have some sort of edge. There's a registration line that runs right across the bottom there, and that registration line comes into play several times as you're quilting with this. So all we're going to do is stitch right in that little path. When you get to the end, you're going to stop, needle down, and then this is just going to bump over. So we're going to do this for however long your space is. And I'm not going to do this one very long because, obviously my video will be too long. So we're going to just do one more. Now when I get to the end here, when I want to come up and do the next row, I'm going to go ahead and come back up to the center here and slide my template up. Now this is when that line comes into play. So this registration line here is going to line up right at the tops of those clams we did before, in the row before, and that's so that we can hit those every single time. So we're going to go ahead and just stitch again all the way across. Get to the end and we're going to bump that over, line up my registration line, whoops, and stitch again. And now we're to the end. So we're going to stop in the middle of this clamshell here. Now for the next one, we're going to go ahead and, I should have backtracked up to the middle here. And now we can start here. So we're going to go over and then continue with our pattern. And then we'll take this off and we'll take a peek at it. Back stitch there so you can see what it looks like. So really cool pattern. It looks great. It wasn't hard to do, and of course no marking. Now the next thing that I could do is I could do swags using this same template. So if I wanted to do swags, and we're just going to use this that's already existing, and we're going to tack in right here, and all I'm going to do is shift this up a little bit, and this is going to give me swag. So great for an if you're doing a small quilt and you've got minis, mini quilts that you're trying to do. I'm just going to slide up a little bit more. I'm going to slide my template, but this kind of gives you that echo. But you can see, which is something else you can do. And then yesterday, Dusty was telling me when I was showing this to folks, he said, if you flip that upside down. So I'm going to show you kind of what he showed me. Now I haven't done this a lot, but I always say put your imagination hat on because, I've never done this before. I'm going to tack in right where my clamshell is, and now I'm going to do this upside down, and what's going to happen is you're going to get a secondary pattern, and it's great for like sashings. so this is going to come up, and you're going to get a diamond. And now here we're going to stop. We're going to bump this over just like we normally would. And you're going to do it again. And one more time. Okay, now see that secondary pattern you get there? So for a sashing or something like that, it's really cool. Look. So that's just a few of the things you can do with our mini clamshell. You can get it on our website. It's www.cscountrystitching.com. And, you know, for more ideas and whatever, check out our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, Country Stitching, all one word, and you'll find all kinds of videos, long arm videos, domestic videos. It's just a great resource to keep in mind when you're using rulers and templates. Hope you have a great day.